Will your chainsaw not turn off? If so, you might need a new ignition switch spring. Most chainsaw ignition switches are pretty simple designs. In this case, a plastic switch lever with a metal contact mounted to it, and the ignition switch spring. The switch is open when the saw is running. This sends power from the ignition coil to the spark plug. When the saw is turned off, the switch is closed. This creates a second circuit from the ignition coil through the switch and grounding to the engine. There's much less resistance in this kill circuit, and since electricity will always follow the path of least resistance, the spark plug no longer gets power and the engine turns off. A bad ignition switch spring can usually be diagnosed visually. Most problems are the result of the two switch contacts no longer making contact with each other. Corrosion or rust can also cause an incomplete circuit. Replacing the ignition switch spring is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how. I'll begin by removing the top cover. Now I'll remove the air filter cover. This gives me better access to this switch and the wires. Now I'll use a screwdriver to pull the contact away from the red part of the switch. And now I'll use the needle nose pliers to pull this wire away from the ignition switch spring. Now I can remove the ignition switch lever. I'll use a screwdriver to pull the ignition switch spring away from the lever. I'll use a pair of needle nose pliers to remove the ignition spring. Now I'll install the new ignition switch spring. Just line it up with the housing, and I will have to push down on it a bit as I slide it in to get it to line up with everything, like that. Now I'll reinstall the ignition switch lever. I line it up with the post, and then I'll use a screwdriver to bend the ignition spring switch out of the way as I slide the lever in place, and then release it. I'll secure the lever with a screw. Now reattach the wire to the ignition switch spring, and I'll install the contact and wire back to the ignition switch lever. You'll notice there's a piece of metal from the ignition switch spring inside the opening right now, so I can't install the contact. What I need to do is turn the saw to the on position, and now I can slide it right in place. Now install the air filter cover. I want to make sure that it seals all the way around the air filter base. Just like that. And now I can replace the saw's top cover.